All right, today we are going to talk about our FRQ. So we're going to give you an example of an FRQ so that you guys can kind of see how this goes and how this looks. Okay, so our example problem that we're going to do, it's called distribution dilemma. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read the problem so I understand it. It says, Steve was hired to give out free movie tickets to customers during the grand opening of the new pizza parlor. On Friday, he gave out half of his supply. On Saturday, he gave out a third of what was left. On Sunday, he gave out a fourth of the remaining amount. And on Monday, he distributed a third of what was left. On Tuesday, he gave away 1/6 of what remained, and he had 60 tickets left. How many tickets did he have when he began to give them away? Okay, so we're trying to figure out how many tickets there were in the beginning. Okay, so if we go through here, the first thing we have is our representation. So if we click here, it will take us straight to Braining Camp. And what we want to do is we want to represent this problem with pictures and see how we can represent this. If it asks you to sign in, the username is Jordan18 and the password is also Jordan18. The other way you can get to Braining Camp, with capital J's. Sorry. The other way you can get to Braining Camp is by going through your portal. Okay, and through your portal, everybody has access to Braining Camp. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're kind of using fraction tiles, so I'm going to see if we can use those, but if not, then I'm just going to draw on it like a whiteboard. So remember, in Braining Camp, we have all these markers that we can draw with. Okay. So we're going to see what we can set up with this problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this big old chunk, this big old square here that is even. And your picture doesn't have to be perfect. Mine's not perfect. Okay. And going back to the problem, it says that on Friday, he gave out half of his supply. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half and I'm going to call this Friday. So this is what he gave out on Friday. And that was half of the total. Okay, I'm going to switch colors to help keep the days apart. It says on Saturday, he gave away a third of what was left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this into 3 equal pieces. So 1, 2, 3 equal pieces. And we know that on Saturday, he gave away 1/3 of that. So this is Saturday. Okay. Sunday, it says he gave out a fourth of what was remaining. So again, I'm going to switch colors one more time. If he gives out a fourth of what was remaining, I'm going to split this. So then we have 4 equal pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we know that he gave away 1/4 of these on Sunday. So we're going to say this one is Sunday. Okay. On Monday, he distributed 1/3 of what was left. So we have 3 equal pieces already, so we don't have to break it up anymore. And we know that this is what he got rid of on Monday. Okay. And then on Tuesday, he gave away 1/6 of what remained and had 60 tickets left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these 2 pieces into 6ths. So I'm going to draw 2 lines here. So we have 3 equal pieces, 1, 2, 3, and 2 lines here. So we have 3 equal pieces, 1, 2. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he gave away 1/6 of them on Tuesday. So this is Tuesday. And what was left was 60 pieces, 60 tickets. So that means that all 5 of these are equal to 60. Okay. All right. So now what's going to happen is we need to figure out what all of these are equal to. Okay. So if we have 60 pieces left over here, we're going to do 60 divided by 5. So 60 divided by 5. And 60 divided by 5 is 12. So we know that each one of these little chunks was 12. And if each one of these were 12 and they were all even, then that means Tuesday also has to be 12. Okay, and we're trying to get to the overall total of what everything in here equals. Okay, so 12 plus 12 plus 12 is 36. So each one of these squares is equal to 36. So that means this one's equal to 36, this one's equal to 36, and so on. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is we have to figure out Saturday. So 36 plus 36 is 72. Okay, so that means each one of these has 72. So I'm going to switch colors one more time. Let's see, will we be able to, let's go to blue. So we have 72 here, 72 here, and 72 here if we add them all up. Okay, so if we add 72 3 times or do 72 times 3, either way, we're going to end up with 6. And then 7 times 3 is 221. Okay, so we have 216 on this half, but now we have to also add the half from Friday. So that means that Friday was also 216. So 216 plus the 216 we have on the other side means that we have a total of 6 plus 6 is 12, 432 tickets. Okay, so now we have all of this written out, and this is our work. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Share. We're going to click Download Image. Okay, so click Download Image, and you see it saved it to my computer. It'll save it to your iPad, your tablet, whatever you're using. We're going to go back to our question, okay, our distribution question. And we're going to put the picture in this box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here where it says Insert Image, and I'm going to upload it from my computer. You can also upload it from your drive if you saved it to your drive. Okay, so mine's in my downloads because I just downloaded it, and it's a screenshot right here, and I'm going to click Open. When I do that, it puts it on my screen right here. Okay, and all I'm going to do is drag this corner and make it so that it fits in this box that I have here. Okay, so now it fits in that box. Okay, and then you're going to explain your representation right here. So if you double click, it'll let you type. So my explanation is I took the whole square and broke it apart to represent each of the days. I then found what each part was worth and added the total together. Okay, and that's what this representation, this picture is representing. Okay, so you don't have to say a whole lot. Okay, the next section is, so that's this section. I'm getting ahead of myself.